Good afternoon, D&D TikTok and barbecue TikTok and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Barbecue. Let's get it done. Happy Snowy Friday. Let's dig in the mini barbecue and see what type of dice we're using today. And today it looks like we're using our highlighter dice. I'm so happy to be posting on TikTok for this one. As always, this series is inspired by the popular Roll for Sandwich series by AdventuresinAardia. The dice have been tossed, now let's roll for meat. 1, beef. Would you look at that? 2 weeks in a row. Let's see what type of beef we're working with today. 6, we got a tomahawk. All right. We went to our local Sam's Club and picked up this beautiful tomahawk ribeye. Tomahawk! There it is. Don't forget that prep work. We're getting it to room temperature. Let's roll for binder. 4, mustard. If you've never tried mustard on a steak as a binder, you gotta try it. There's just something about it that really brings out the delicious flavors of that steak. And no, you can't taste the mustard. Come on, don't be a silly goose. Let's go ahead and roll for rubs. Nat 20, Pitmaster's Choice and Fire and Smoke Society. For my choice, we got that TX rub from Killer Hog's Barbecue. We're gonna coat this on both sides, including the edges. Rest for 5 minutes between seasonings, then we're gonna hit it with some onion butter from Fire and Smoke Society. We're doing the same thing, don't rub it in, be sure to pat that seasoning in. Now we gotta let that thing rest. Shh. Now it's time to roll for wood. We're not doing maple wood this time, we got apple. Let's go ahead and roll for char griller. 2, we got the Grand Champ XD. Looks like we gotta dig this one out. We just got hit with some big snow this week, so let's go ahead and dig out our barbecue. It's been a minute, but we're pulling out this old beautiful beast. We started it with some Royal Oak charcoal, then hit it with the tumbleweed. We're gonna get this rocking and rolling for a reverse sear steak. We got this sitting at 250 degrees Fahrenheit till we hit 120 internal. At 120, we're gonna cook this caveman style. That's right, directly on the coals. We'll do this about 1 to 2 minutes each side, and that steak is done. We let our steak rest for 15 minutes, and now it's time to cut into this bad boy. We want tender bites of steak, so we're gonna cut against the grain. What I like about the tomahawk is you cut right between that fat segment, and you can cut between all the grains. It's super tender and falls right apart. I mean, look at that. Come on, you guys.
Nice.
It's a beautiful steak. Let's roll wild magic. Come on. Peanut butter sandwich. I mean, this was good. We're gonna hit this with some chunky peanut butter. Then I guess we gotta put a couple slices of steak on. I mean, I don't know, guys. I'm mad.
Brother, what's that?
Let's click those tongs. It's time for the D20 sauce roll. 16 Heath Riles. We got that competition barbecue sauce. This is gonna act kind of like the jelly aspect of our peanut butter and jelly. I could serve this open face to make it visually appealing, but we gotta actually make this a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. There it is, in its glory. Look at that cross section. I'm not too thrilled about this one, but I could be wrong. How does it taste? Okay. These are all really good flavors, but I just don't think they work together. You got the creaminess of that peanut butter, the tender steak, the crunchy peanut butter. It's hard to really picture it. The barbecue sauce and peanut butter work really good together. I didn't have any doubts about that. But having meat inside it, I don't know. On its own, we got a perfect rare steak. We're gonna give this one an 8.9 out of 10. Smoky, delicious, has a good crust, but that's not how we rate things around here. Overall, everything wasn't too bad. I'm gonna give it a solid 7.1 out of 10, and we're gonna call this one the Sack Lunch. And just like that, folks, that's episode 154. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe, and as always, we'll see you guys at the next barbecue.